when the Southwest is about to be dominated by Sharia law. In case you don't know, Sharia law is taking over the Southwest, I mean the Yoruba land. And people are saying this was how gradually, they conquered Ilorin, being Kwara State. And today, Kwara State, you cannot say it is a Yoruba land, neither can you say it's an Hausa land. In short, it is being headed mostly by the Fulanis, who are known as the Emir and all that. And now, the thing is gradually coming down. Recently, we heard that they had their first sitting in Ekiti State, and apart from that, they've equally included Edo State, that they are bringing it to Edo State. Hey, does it mean after Edo State they will be heading to the southeast? So when they say Islamization, we were thinking that it's going to take decades before it is accomplished. But I think from the look of things, hey, this Islamization is here to stay. It has come. Now, I was asking somebody, how is it possible that even in Yoruba land, they are now canvassing for Sharia law? I mean, some of them are in support. So the person told me that the people who are sponsoring this Islamization are powerful. I mean, they are very powerful. They have their money. They can feed you with money that your conscience will get lost. That is what they are using. When they come to, you can imagine in Oyo State, they are talking about, Sharia law. In Ekiti State, even in Ondo, so many states that they've counted, they've listed out where this thing, under the Tinubu's government, I mean, Sharia law is overtaking Nigeria. When we're thinking that, okay, Buhari was a northerner, and some of the things that Buhari did, we were thinking it was because he's a northerner. Now a southerner is the president, and this kind of thing is happening. So guys, I'm going to allow you to take a reaction where this man is talking about that Oduduwas, as in the Yoruba nation, must go. They must secede. But before that video, take a look at this reaction coming from Mama P when she heard that Sharia is coming to Edo State. Just take a look for yourself.
As I see these tweets just now, y'all be like, say, Bele purge me. I say my quick response before I forget. I don't know who this video will get to, or to whomever it may concern. Whether presidency, or whether government, or whether House of Rep, or whether the Northern caucus and leaders, so no this and no peace. Sharia law will not exist in Edo States. I no carry water for Mate Tokan. She don't understand. If you conceive the thoughts, you where they stress spread them across the nation. If you conceive the thoughts, you reach Edo States. I don't know about other South states. Edo States. If you're rich, you're dead down. Make the thoughts you're there for your head. Do you understand? Not before quarrel. I'm not threatening. But if you choose to take it as a threat, it's okay. I don't argue. And you know what you hear. It has gone to Oshun, it has gone to Ogun, it has gone to Ekiti. They say it might come to Edo State. Dead it. I'm not speaking as a Nigerian. I'm speaking as a proud Benin woman. Una no fit. On behalf of all the youth, we are saying that we will resist you vehemently. See, don't see resistance. We will, say election, we have a look now because we know the person whether that we know, it's not, Obaseki is not worth fighting for. Bring Sharia. You see all the anger where they are, just triumph. I don't want to shout. I know no need to swear. We don't need to the cost. Do test strong. The people will be one install one and we I will start something. Go ask them. They go beg for palace. You know how fit. I'm doing this video to whomever it may concern. Normally they say fight so specific fighting. Now they call God put for help. When you come to Edo State with that so-called Sharia, we will so resist you. The states where you don't even establish, they will start resisting you. Now they craze a Sharia killing law where they cut hand, cut leg, ban alcohol, cut. Get out! Keep your Sharia in the north.
Let the Obama go and rule Yoruba land. Let the north agree on who will rule northwest. Let the Kanu rule northeast. Let the Igbos rule the southeast. Let the south agree. Then the temperature will come down. I will not want to be running federal election with 200 million naira form because I have to run from Sokoto to Ikotekpene. I will campaign as a premier of Western region where people know me and I know them. I know what they want. The Southwest want to bring all Yorubas who are Japan, bring them back to Nigeria. Nigeria is too hostile for the Yorubas now. Nigeria is a poisoned environment for Yoruba because we invested in education so much and we have lost all the human beings. They are developing other societies. The North will not care less. How many doctors do they have in United States? How many doctors do they have in Europe? These are facts I'm put on the table now. I don't need to sugarcoat anything at all. We are divided. Let's just accept it. It's no fight. It's no war. The North will come up on their own. We will respect each other. But this matter of trying to play some games, President Tinubu is better. In fact, if he runs only one time and he brings this temperature down, his name will go down in history. But if he does not do anything in the next 6 months about restructuring, and he goes to use all the money to run election in 2027 and he wins, and then what? Yorubas will become endangered in the political system.
Fakunda, it looks to me like a lot of people might consider your submissions a bit concerning. The way that you are addressing issues that have to do with the northern part of the country. When you say that we are different, does it appear to you that it might sound like you are trying to breed division? Does it appear to you like you are in a way sounding like Kemi Bidnock, the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK, who is of Nigerian parentage and who says that have got nothing in common with the North, and that they were even enemies, of where she comes from, which is of the Yoruba stock. You, of course, will have noticed the backlash that attracted, and people criticize that that's not the spirit that Nigeria is trying to work on. So when you base your argument of regionalization on the fact that we can be together, even though we can be good neighbors, don't you think, sir, that you might make things a bit difficult for somebody like President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is Yoruba and who has been accused anyway of trying to Yorubanize the entire machinery of government? And therefore, if you are proposing to him that he should do more of restructuring that regionalizes, wouldn't that appear as anti-North? Anti-North at the time that key Northern elements are saying that no, come 2027, it doesn't look like we'll support you. Aren't you making things a bit difficult for a Yoruba man like yourself, sir, who's the president?
Thank you very much. It's a fact that we are divided. We pretend that it's totally... I don't understand it. The North knows what they want, and the South are reluctant to say what they want. President Tinubu is better to put all the cards on the table, trying to pepper over it and say we are united. Well, we are not united. We are not united. We are divided. That's just the truth. I've told you now that the North brought federal character. The South agreed to okay, fine, we are united. What is the result of it? The North brought quota system. Southerners agreed with it. It's in the Constitution. What is the result? If we now bring in tax to say, okay, get more VAT in the North at the expense of the South, so what will be the result? The division will continue until we remove the feeding bottle, let everybody just work according to his own dictates. The North sincerely believes in Sharia. We should not draw them for that purpose now. We should let them be. They want Sharia. In the South, they are Muslims. We don't want Sharia. Somebody brought us in Oyo to do Sharia in Oyo. Everybody put it down. The Muslims in the South don't want Sharia. So why are we pretending? In the Southeast, some few Muslims, but they don't want Sharia. Let's accept who we are. Let's accept reality so that we'll not stop talking and talking and talking. And
exactly.
Motion without movement. That's what it is. I'm not ashamed. Okay, look, if President Tinubu succeeds now, 2027, 2031, every Yoruba person in Abuja will be cleaned out of the system. Because
you understand?
We already started with Fulani. He is doing Yoruba now. Let the Igbos come. We cannot grow the Igbos if they put 99% in all positions too. Is that the way we are building the country? Let Yoruba man go and rule Yoruba land. Let the North agree on who will rule Northwest. Let the Kanu rule Northeast. Let the Igbos rule the Southeast. Let the South agree. Then the temperature will come down. I will not want to be running federal election with 200 million naira form because I have to run from Sokoto to Ikotekpene. I will campaign as a premier of Western region where people know me and I know them. I know what they want. The Southwest want to bring all Yorubas who are Japan, bring them back to Nigeria. Nigeria is too hostile for the Yorubas now. Nigeria is a poisoned environment for Yoruba because we invested in education so much and we have lost all the human beings. They are developing other societies. The North will not care less. How many doctors do they have in United States? How many doctors do they have in Europe? These are facts I'm put on the table now. I don't need to sugarcoat anything at all. We are divided. Let's just accept it. It's no fight,
Right
it's no
on.
war. The North will come up on their own. We will respect each other. But this matter of trying to play some games, President Tinubu is better. In fact, if he runs only one term and he brings this temperature down, his name will go down in history. But if he does not do anything in the next 6 months about restructuring, and he goes to use all the money to run election in 2027 and he wins, and then what? Yorubas will become endangered in the political system because once he leaves, there are so many issues on this matter. The first foundation to lay is that Nigeria is not a united country, despite all the pretenses. We are not South since 1914. It has not changed. The North, at the flip of a switch, they are able to shout Northern interest. The Southerners are laid back, hoping that, oh, we are civilized. We don't want to talk about tribalism. Tribalism is at play. We are pretentious about this matter. Look, the North has taken us for a ride for too long. They foisted federal character on Nigeria over 40 years. They foisted quota system over Nigeria over 40 years. Have they benefited from it? Only the tiny clique in the North is holding the whole country to ransom. It's enough time for Nigeria to wake up. We are not together, North plus South. Now they are talking the elite, the few elite in the North. Like if Finibotu is going to be removed from their mouth. That's what they are doing. They are shouting. They are forming a group now. Leader of Northern Democrats. The governor of Bauchi was talking. They won't be able to pay salaries again. They won't be able to do that. Look, the North has damaged Nigeria fundamentally with this attitude. Who are the Nigerians who are now Japan now? They are Southerners. The South invested in education massively in the 50s and the 60s. The products now are being driven out of Nigeria. Can you find the Fulani man in London or in New York practicing medicine, practicing engineering? It's the Yorubas, the both Southerners that are marginalized. It's time to call the bluff of the North. Not because we even support what Tinubu is doing, but we have to converse about Nigeria. Nigeria is not, we are pretentious. Let's go to the brass tacks. That's why we are calling for regionalization. The North is separate from the South. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, unless we are deceiving ourselves. There are many issues about the tax reform. Look, the president is not focusing in the right direction. Just one item alone, inheritance tax. The North has a different perspective on Sharia. The Southwest have different customs. The East have different approach. By trying to do a unitary tax system, when we are all having a different flavor of life, is that not a voyage to nowhere? Tax bill is not the reform that we want. The country has to be reorganized and let all of us live separately, but as good neighbors. As good neighbors. We are different. It's just a fact. We can gloss over it from here to eternity. Let me just stop there.
So guys, you have seen it. You can imagine if Tinubu was to be a northerner. People will be saying, oh, he's a northerner. He has come to Islamize. He has come to Islam. But this is under a southern leader. Nigeria is about to be Islamized. I mean, the retired Navy man said, if we don't want Islamization in Nigeria, it is better Nigeria divides. He said it is better Nigeria divides because if we are together, hey, that it is certain that Nigeria is going to be Islamized. He said what is just going to take is time. That the powers that be, who are the ones promoting Sharia law, that they are powerful in terms of their monetary strength, their financial strength, that they are very powerful and they are ready to commit anything, any amount to make sure they buy people. You can imagine, it's like they can go, for instance, they can go to Igbo land now and feed some people with money. Feed them with money to the point that their conscience will be lost. They will be the one forcing the Igbo people that if you don't accept Sharia law, the Igbos will be the one forcing the Igbos that if you don't accept Sharia law, because they've been fed with the Sharia money. So guys, that's exactly what we are seeing now. So you can imagine almost all the states in Yoruba land are now going for Sharia law. And it will get to a point where this one they are already mentioning Edo State that is coming to Edo State, meaning that very soon they are going to add Southeast. But you know that Southeast poses some level of resistance to them because of all these IPOB guys. They don't want to use ear to hear that the North coming to take over their land. Even if it's just to raise your cows, you know what they can do. Now, the Islamization of Nigeria is real. It is real, in case you don't know, it is real. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.